You go to the door. I'll take care of that.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Will you take my bags upstairs?
Yes, Mr. Oak.
What's the matter?
He's left school. I wouldn't tonight. It's pretty much broken up.
Thanks, Jim. I'll call you the first thing in the morning.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Hello, Bob. You shouldn't have left school.
Why not?
You shouldn't have run away.
I suppose I should just sit in class and be Exhibit A, instead of that skeleton they have hanging on the wall. All my friends being extra nice to me just to show how broad-minded they are.
You'll have to learn to take it.
Why should I take it for something I didn't do?
Oh, come, Bob. You're making this thing much too important.
Oh, it isn't important, huh?
Look, I sold securities belonging to some customers of the firm. It's not the first time that's been done.
Are you trying to tell me that this is the usual thing?
We're in a tough game. We've got to be as tough as the other fellow or get out. You'll find it out for yourself when you're making your way in the world. I suppose
I guess I was just dumb enough to believe what was taught me. To live by a code.
What, the athletic code? Why, every time you ran down the field for a touchdown, you had one of the best teams blocking for you that money could buy. Codes are for suckers. It's the same in business. There's only one rule. Eat or be eaten.
This is a swell way to find it out.
I thought you knew. Take a look at yourself.
What have I got to do with it?
Well, suppose I let people push me around. Where would you be today? Out looking for a job. Or maybe on relief. Or perhaps with these fellas that walk up and down on picket lines, striking for something that they'll never get.
Well, maybe they're better off than I am.
Oh, come, Bob. Wake up. Use your head.
I am. I'm thinking way back to this afternoon. Back 10 years to that night Mother died. And you and I sat together until dawn. Remember? You talked to me like an equal then, and I felt like one. We swore we'd always be honest with each other. We knew there was a bond between us which never could be broken.
It needn't be broken.
You broke it when you stopped being honest with me. Why didn't you tell me what you were doing? You made a life for me, let me go on living it without ever understanding it. If you just said you were skating on thin ice, all right, I would have tried to understand, but I wouldn't be in a spot like this. I'm not prepared for it.
No, don't.
Oh, and don't tell me I can't take it. Why should I be able to take it when I've had no warning? When out of a clear sky, I find that my father's a crook.
I hope you didn't mean that.
I wish I didn't.
Have you said all you're going to?
I think so.
All right. Now, you listen to me. I'm willing to admit that I didn't pay much attention to you, with the exception, of course, that I wanted you to have a fine education and plenty of money and so forth. Probably that wasn't enough. I didn't really think of you until this happened to me. And I wondered what it would mean to you. Today was like a nightmare to me. I was afraid of the moment when I had to face you and explain. I was afraid because, well, I knew my heart would break if you were forgiving and understanding. But now I know better. The prison term doesn't mean anything to me. I can do that standing on my head. It was you. And now that we found out how we feel about each other, I'll know that I'll never have to give you another thought as long as I live.
Is that all?
Yes.